office, you're asked to take on extra work, and even though you're overwhelmed, you say yes again. Does that sound familiar to you? Now, let me show you how to break this cycle with just 1% improvement in a day in your communications. Now, I'm obsessed with finding the most efficient way to get results in communication skills, and today we'll see how you can start improving your communication with just one simple step. Trust me, you will thank yourself a year from now. Now, every day you are either getting closer to confidently speaking your mind or you're further going away. Which direction are you heading? There was a very interesting and beautiful, and I think a very well known poem by Robert Frost, which says, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Like Robert Frost's timeless words, you're standing at a crossroads today. Will you continue holding back or take the path of small daily progress? I'll show you how choosing the road less traveled, starting with just 1% improvement, can transform your life forever. So, what is this 1% that I'm talking about? I was recently reading this book called The Diary of a CEO, and in this, there was a very interesting concept called the 1% rule, which can change your life trajectory. So, what this basically means is that every single day, the small actions that you take, whether intentional or not, are compounding. Compounding means adding up. So you're either improving 1% or you're slipping back 1%. Now, this may be easier to understand, and you may have heard this in terms of finances, that if you save every single day or if you save every single month, you will have a certain amount of savings, even if it's a small percentage. So, similarly, this simple idea called the 1% rule can transform your life, especially in becoming an assertive communicator. Now, stay with me for the next few minutes, and I promise you'll walk away feeling inspired. Being assertive is commonly misunderstood as being aggressive or rude, especially for women, and it is a common problem for a lot of women in leadership roles. Now, it's basically about expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly, confidently, and respectfully. But here's the thing, many women hold themselves back. Why? Because they think, what if I hurt their feelings? What if they get angry at me? Maybe I'll just adjust. It's easier to not come across as somebody who's difficult. Now, these small thoughts add up every single day. Now, over time, you start doubting your self worth. You start feeling like you're unheard or even burning out from saying yes when you really want to say a no. But imagine the opposite. Let's say you decide to make just 1% progress every day. On day one, you say no to something small, like saying no to an extra task at work or at home. Day two, you set a boundary with a colleague or a family member. By day 10, you're calmly speaking up in meetings. Slowly, your confidence is increasing. And by day 30, you're having honest, guilt free conversations in your personal life. Now, that's the power of the 1% rule in action. So, let me give you a small example here. Imagine you're in a cafe and the barista makes a mistake with your order. Now, generally, you would stay silent, you would even accept it, but this time you get bothered by it and you say, excuse me, I asked for no sugar in my coffee. Could you fix that, please? Now, it's small, easy, and that's your 1% improvement for the day. You spoke up, you practice being assertive in a low stake situation. Now, think about where that one tiny step could lead you if you practice something similar every day. You'd go from being hesitant to being someone who confidently expresses their needs, whether at work, in relationships with family or friends. So here's my challenge to you. Start with 1% improvement today. Think of one situation, big or small, where you've been holding back and take action. It could be something as simple as speaking up when someone interrupts you or asking for help instead of struggling in silence. I think we've all been there and it's time to change that. Now, ladies, remember every small step compounds. You don't have to be perfect today. Be kind to yourself. You just need to take the first step. So start now and you'll thank yourself a year from now. If this message resonated with you, like this video and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on assertive communication and personal growth. Let's grow together 1% at a time.